Hi everyone, my name is Eunice Akomia. Today we are going to explore the relationship between educational attainment, wages and salary and gender. Here's the research question. Does the relationship between educational attainment and wages and salary differ based on race and gender? Educational attainment, gender and wages and salary are all interconnected factors that play a significant role in today's society. Education has long been considered a fundamental pillar of personal and societal development. It equips individuals with knowledge, skills, and opportunities that can shape their lives and contribute to the progress of our society. However, there is an intriguing puzzle that begs our attention. Are educational achievements equally rewarded across genders and different racial backgrounds? In today's world, where equality and inclusivity are widely discussed, it is essential to delve deeper into this question. By examining the relationship between educational attainment, gender and wages and salary, we aim to shed light on any potential disparities and understand the broader implications for our society. Hence, this study aims to address how educational attainment influences individuals' earning potential and economic outcomes and salary. It also explores whether higher levels of education lead to higher wages and salary, and how gender may intersect with educational attainment in shaping these economic outcomes. The gender pay gap is a persistent problem in the United States, with women earning on average less income than men. Researchers also found out that other factors give rise to the gender pay gap, which includes occupation segregation, gender discrimination, and unpaid caregiving. Also, there's a significant gender gap in educational attainment, with women being less likely to obtain higher levels of education than men. However, one interesting thing is that this trend has shifted over time, with women surpassing men in some levels of higher education, especially in developed countries. Now let's dive into the main aim of this study. This is our main research question. How does the intersection of race and gender affect the relationship between educational attainment and wages and salary in the United States? The three association questions derived from this main research question are: is there a positive relationship between educational attainment and wages and salary? Is there an association between educational attainment and gender? And is there a difference in wages and salaries between males and females, with males earning higher wages and salaries than females? As stated earlier, the main focus is the United States. IPIMS USA data contains samples and 88 variables of interest for research data on the American population, specifically households and persons. The method used was cluster sampling. Due to the large number of the sample, a subset of data was necessary to focus on the selected variables, which are educational attainment, gender, and income, wage, and salary. Educational attainment was categorized into 4 levels, which is bachelor's degree, master's degree, doctoral degree, and beyond level. Gender was categorized into male and female, whilst the income, wage, and salary measure was the pre-tax income and other sources of income. Now let's move on to the tests that were used to test for the associations mentioned earlier on. So we have the ANOVA test, the two-sample t-test, and then the chi-square test. The ANOVA test was used to test for the association between educational attainment and wages and salary, which is checking if the mean wages are equal for the levels of educational attainment. The sample t-test was also used to test the association between wages and salary and gender, and then the chi-square was used to test associations between educational attainment and gender. So this is the results derived from the chi-square test. The p-value was less than 0.05. The resulting p-value was found to be less than the significance level of 0.05, indicating a highly significant association between educational attainment and gender. Hence, the null hypothesis was rejected. Mind you, the null hypothesis is there is no association between educational attainment and gender. They are independent. Test for the association between educational attainment and wages and salary. ANOVA test was conducted. The ANOVA test revealed the significant effects of educational attainment on wages and salary. Based on the results, we can conclude that there's a significant association between these variables. And then the P-value shows evidence that the mean wages between obtained F-value and P-value provide evidence that the mean wage and salary vary significantly across the different levels of educational attainment. Hence, reject the null hypothesis because the P-value is less than 0.05. Moving to the last association between gender and wages and salary, a two-sample t-test was conducted, and these are the results it yielded. Hence, the obtained t-value and p-value provide strong evidence to support the alternative hypothesis, which indicates that females on average earn significantly lower wages and salary compared to males. In conclusion, we see a positive, significant relationship between educational attainment and wages and salary, indicating that individuals with higher levels of education earn higher wages and salary. There's also the presence of gender wage gap and then disparities amongst the gender. It is important to note that policies that will aim to improve educational opportunities and support individuals in obtaining higher levels of education can have a positive impact on their earning potential and overall economic well-being. Policymakers should pay attention to the intersectionality of race and gender and consider targeted interventions to address disparities and promote equality in educational attainment and labor market outcomes. Finally, comparative studies across different countries and cultures would also provide a broader perspective on the association between educational attainment, gender, and wages and salary, hence should be dived into. Thank you for watching.